does not get much bigger than...
When things get tough, my teammates look to me to be a leader.
Guys, in a couple of weeks, we are officially going to be able to kick off, okay, the regular season for this upcoming season for women's collegiate level basketball. And already, guys, in the preseason, okay, Notre Dame's finest, okay, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, Hannah Hidalgo, aka I call her Handy Hidalgo, okay, she has just been named preseason's ACC Player of the Year. Guys, this is an article brought to you from onefootdown.com. It is titled, Hannah Hidalgo has been named the preseason ACC Player of the Year, okay? She is what Notre Dame fans simply know her as Hannah, as aka the best. College basketball is ready to start soon, and the Notre Dame's women's basketball team will be looking to make another run to the Sweet 16 and beyond. A lot of Notre Dame's hopes rely on guard Hannah Hidalgo, and on Tuesday, she was named as the preseason ACC Player of the Year. The ACC announced its 2025 through 26 preseason awards on Tuesday, and Hannah Hidalgo earned the top honor, being named the ACC Preseason Player of the Year as voted on by the league's coaches and media. Freshman Leah Macy was also highlighted in the announcement as she was named to the ACC Newcomer Watch List. Two-time AP First Team, All-American, Wooden finalist, and last season ACC Player of the Year, Hidalgo enters her junior season in South Bend as the favorite to capture the league's top honor. Hidalgo posted numbers that haven't been seen this century on the men's or women's side of NCAA Division I play, becoming the only player to average at least 20 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, and 3 steals per game, while shooting at least .400 from three-point range and .850 from the free throw line since 2000. Hidalgo averaged 23.8 points per game during her sophomore campaign, breaking her down Notre Dame's scoring record from her freshman season, 22.6. Additionally, Hidalgo joined Irish legend Enrique Ngumbawale as the only players in Notre Dame history to post multiple 700-point seasons. Again, guys, the ACC award, okay, that stands for Atlantic Coast Conference Awards, okay? Again, shout out to Hannah Hidalgo, okay? She's up there with Enrique Ngumbawale, okay? She has joined Enrique Ngumbawale as being one of two, okay? Obviously, the other being Enrique Ngumbawale, Notre Dame basketball female players to have multiple 700-point seasons. Again, Hannah Hidalgo and the Notre Dame, okay, the Fighting Irish, that is yet another team that I will be watching in this upcoming women's collegiate basketball season. I am so excited, guys. It'll be interesting to see how how they'll perform without, the likes of, Olivia Miles, who has now since been, remember she had hit the transfer portal. She requested to, transfer to TCU, Texas Christian University, okay? The freaking frogs, the Horned Frogs, to me that mascot, that team mascot and name just makes no sense. Again, remember it was kind of messy. It looked as though, Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles had a falling out, so to speak. Okay? Again, I had spoke about this, back in March or April of this year. A fan had recorded Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles, speaking at a game. They were looking kind of, it looked very confrontational, okay? So, of course, that was after the fact when Olivia Miles decided to hit the transfer portal and leave Notre Dame and go on to TCU. Again, it's a lot of changes coming up in the season from all teams, okay? It's not just my South Carolina Gamecocks, UConn Huskies, Ohio State. Okay, we lost Cody. Okay, Ohio State, my Buckeyes, we just lost Cody McMahon. She went down there to the Mississippi Rebels, I believe, Ole Miss. And, as well as Notre Dame, okay? We see Notre Dame, they then lost Olivia Miles to TCU. They lost Maddie Westbeld, okay, to the WNBA. Okay, she just completed her rookie season on my Chicago Sky alongside star Andrews and Camilo Cardoso. So again, as we move forward and towards this upcoming women's collegiate basketball season, we're going to see how these teams do, okay? USC Trojans, they done lost Juju Watkins due to, that ACL tear. South Carolina Gamecocks lost Ashlyn Watkins to ACL tear, as well as just Chloe Kitts to an ACL tear, okay? Of course, they no longer have Tahina Pow, Sanaya Fagan. Who else? They just lost. Oh, Bree Hall. She's been bouncing around all around the league. Okay, I don't even know what team Bree Hall was in. I think but right before the season ended, she was still with the Indiana Fever. What a crazy season it was, right? But again, shout out to Hannah Hidalgo, aka Handy Hidalgo, for winning this ACC preseason award. Okay, it is very well deserved. I cannot wait to see what her, along with the rest of the Fighting Irish, okay, the Lady Fighting Irish for Notre Dame, will do in this upcoming season.